And the winner is... Hey guys, it's Phoebe with Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies you will be seeing at the Oscars this year.
You know Diamond from the Bronx, right?
What's up, baby?
We're gonna help her learn how to do a real dance.
Oh, I'm good at that.
We're taking a look at those films most likely to receive nominations or wins at the 92nd Academy Awards. We got to go to TIFF this year to talk to some star directors, actors, and more. So here are the nominees. Number 10, Just Mercy.
I think the movie is important because hopefully it can create some type of positive change in our justice system in America, particularly.
As a legal drama, Just Mercy may not break the mold, but the performances from Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan have stirred instant Oscar chatter.
Could have been me, Mama.
But what you're doing is gonna make a lot of people upset.
Based on the memoir of lawyer and activist Brian Stevenson, the film relates Stevenson's defense of Walter McMillan, who was falsely convicted of murder.
I hope this film will mobilize people, encourage people to demand more, to expect more, to fight for more. It's a crisis, what we're living through. In America, we've got the highest rate of incarceration in the world, and we don't seem to be bothered by that. That has to change.
According to reviews, Jordan shines as Stevenson, and Fox knocks it out of the park as McMillan, delivering a commanding, powerful performance that the Rap's Steve Pond described as his strongest in years.
When you're guilty from the moment you're born.
God.
Mr. McMillan.
We done here.
Could Fox soon have another golden statue to accompany the one he won for Ray?
If you don't feel like you want to get involved and help, I think there's something wrong with you.
Number 9, Knives Out.
If you hit something across the net and it comes back with some spin on it, that's exciting for actors.
From The Last Jedi director Rian Johnson, here is something completely different.
How was it?
The party? Pre my dad's death? Oh, it was great.
Knives Out is an old-fashioned Agatha Christie-inspired whodunit with an incredible ensemble cast: Daniel Craig, Jamie Lee Curtis, Toni Collette, Ana de Armas, Chris Evans, Christopher Plummer, the list goes on.
CSI KFC?
But while they all turn in solid performances, particularly Ana de Armas, what really blew away the critics at TIFF were Rian Johnson's clever screenplay and deft direction.
He's an incredible writer and just a massively talented filmmaker, so I jumped at the chance to work with him.
Described as ingenious and fiendishly well-engineered, it's a fresh take on the genre that could see Rian Johnson cracking the case of who'll win Best Director or Original Screenplay.
What movies did you take inspiration from when crafting this film?
So for me, this whole thing kind of comes from my love of Agatha Christie. And growing up, for me, it was the ones with Peter Ustinov as Poirot. So Death on the Nile and Evil Under the Sun are the two big ones.
Number 8, The Lighthouse.
Daddy! Let Neptune strike ye dead, Winslow!
Roger Eggers made waves in 2015 with his feature directorial debut The Witch, an atmospheric, slow-burning horror that culminated in a devastating and supremely satisfying finale. His follow-up, The Lighthouse, is another masterclass in psychological horror, ramping up the sense of isolation that made The Witch so effective. Critics have praised both Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson's performances, although Dafoe's scathing, salty lighthouse keeper Thomas Wake has the lion's share of dramatic dialogue. They've also commended the macabre atmosphere created by the production design, sound, and Jarin Blaschka's black and white cinematography. Best Actor, Best Cinematography, Production Design, The Lighthouse could be up for quite a few.
How long have we been on this rock? 5 weeks? 2 days? Help me to recollect.
Number 7, Jojo Rabbit.
Hey, Jojo, my old friend.
Hi, Adolf.
It's an audacious premise, a World War II satire featuring Hitler as an imaginary friend. And to tell the truth, critics are somewhat divided about whether writer-director Taika Waititi pulled it off. As with 1997's wartime comedy Life is Beautiful, Waititi's Jojo Rabbit has provoked polarized responses. Based on the novel Caging Skies by Christine Lunens, the movie tells the story of Hitler youth Jojo, who discovers that his mother is hiding a Jewish girl in the attic. His moral dilemma is complicated by his imaginary best friend Hitler, played with panache by Waititi. Despite the controversy, Jojo Rabbit could still have a shot at Best Adapted Screenplay. And there's also buzz around Scarlett Johansson for Best Supporting Actress, as JoJo's mother, Rosie Betzler.
Yeah, I know, it's definitely not a good time to be a Nazi.
Number 6, Judy.
Please don't go to sleep now.
No, leave the other one.
A biographical drama about showbiz, check. An Academy Award-winning actress, check. A standing ovation at TIFF, double check. Variety's Janelle Riley wrote that she's never seen a standing ovation like the one for Renee Zellweger at Judy. In fact, Zellweger had to tell the audience to stop. Based on the Tony-nominated musical drama End of the Rainbow, the film is about Judy Garland's swan song performances in London before her overdose in 1969. While not all critics loved the film, Zellweger's performance as Judy has been described as a career-defining tour de force. A nomination for Best Actress seems almost sure to follow.
Won't forget me, will you? Promise you won't.
Number 5, Ford vs. Ferrari.
What's it take?
Well, it takes something money can't buy.
Money can buy speed.
What then about speed?
Turns out they actually do make them like they used to. In a world of blockbuster franchises, Ford vs. Ferrari is a standalone drama that goes back to basics, celebrated actors, an uplifting story, and thrilling